Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, just outside Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. We are anxiously awaiting a battle as this fan base is ready to show everyone worldwide what FIU football is all about. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down.
325.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Line getting set on second down. Looking to pass, it's Harper. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Finds the tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. On 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Let's go.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It's 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll They'll play it safe and try for 3. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And the try is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Power football with the run. Using the spin move. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. FIU pushing tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
Quickly to the tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking for a man. It's Harper. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Lining up to add another.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Fires into traffic. Picked off. Taking it the other way. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped.
And he won
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through a tackle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. FIU pushing tempo. These DBs going to give a little cushion. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make them line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Throws for the tight end. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24. This offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Goes to the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
The give on 4th down. Shakes off the defender. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the Panthers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They move the tight end all over. They'll try the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And they sniff that draw out. The draw, you didn't really to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field, but the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Kane got...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. On first down, here comes this offense. The inside handoff. Great move. Now he's got room.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. FIU pushing tempo.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier. And this is why it's so important, David, to get the run game going, because it sets up play action and gives them an opportunity to take these types of shots down the field.
And it's just so hard because as a defensive lineman.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida International. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Back to the ground with the running back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Harper. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, man, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Comes out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. He'll set up to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, MTSU. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
FIU pushing tempo. They're trying to find some room on right tackle. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, FIU! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. The AT unit on the field. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. An 84-yard drive there, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Harper. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. He's going to pass. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero. But, oh, boy, it's kind of the opposite.
Fires to the right. It's complete. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He'll come out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Forced out of the pocket. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense and they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now at the end of...
Just keeps moving. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
From the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the play on third down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, you'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, and they've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That gives him 100 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. He'll pull it on the read. Finds a crease at the 20. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Moving away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Let's go. The give to the right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Florida International offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. FIU pushing tempo. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs for the tackle. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. On second down, they'll take to the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Panthers. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Pressure coming. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity. Nothing but green ahead. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. FIU pushing tempo.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they got him for the sack.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Setting up the screen. Oh, it's picked. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. First down here for the offense. Give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. It's a draw. Discards a man. He now has 79 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw, it's Harper. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
With that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Shakes off the tackler. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Panthers in the hurry-up. He'll try to move the chains on the ground. Running with power. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Still looking. Turns it loose deep. He's got it on the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Florida International. They look finished, but they weren't. Still fighting, and we're locked up.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Harper. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Finds him out of the backfield. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Makes the catch. It's short. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. The defense knows you're...
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. FIU pushing tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. The give to the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Panthers are on the move.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Into the end zone. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Zings it complete to the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. New set of downs after that completion. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. To throw, it's Harper. Lets it fly. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? It's still 3rd and goal. Running back searching for a hole. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. Celebration erupts on the side. sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds. That last field goal looks like the game winner if they can keep them from getting in field goal range here right at the end. Bringing it out. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play, but you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.